Merry meet, and welcome back to Territories Tarot and Witchy Chat. Right now I want to open with something that I want to share with you. It's throughout high school growing up, I've always used the name New Age. I guess that was that time when I thought that was the name to go by. So I'm practicing meditation, I'm practicing astral exteriorization, clear seeing, quote, clairvoyance, clear hearing on the inside, quote, clairaudience, and all the works. But later I find that that general new age practice out there is not aligning with what I'm doing. And so I brought up certain practices and they kind of looked at me funny. I thought I had assumed that they were open-minded, only to find out that it's not the case. Yeah, I went to metaphysical bookstores, a lot of it was mostly Eastern philosophies, and I realized that what I was drawn to was more European, you see, and it just wasn't matching up properly. And so I went under the name of Spiritist because I do meet people that were into Ouija, Tarot, all that, but there was no mention of the name, which that came later. Then I start finding metaphysical bookstores that are more in line with my interests. That's where it led me to understanding that pre-Christian, pre-Wicca European practices. So now here I am with half understood everything. Solomonics, Eastern, I get it, and Greco-Egyptian philosophies, meaning Hermetic philosophies. Then I went into that. I ate it up. It was delicious. But it did not satisfy what I do. So now, lately, after all these decades, I signed centuries, but really it's decades, I decided to filter out the Greco-Egyptian philosophies, Solomonic philosophies, Eastern, Native American, all the things. I'm removing it so that there's nothing left except pre-Christian, pre-Wicca, European witchcraft or priesthood. And that's where I am right now. And soon after, I will be doing a book haul. It's all sorted out to show you what I'm removing, putting on the back burner, and what's left is what I'm gonna read. But as for now, I thought I'd share that with you. That I am simplifying and I'm narrowing down to my ancestral pre-Christian, pre-Wicca society of magic. And this is where you will see different types of cards. Now, there's another thing. People say, but some tarot cards are magical, some are not. No, that's not true. That's false. Because it doesn't matter if you get Rider-Waite-Smith system, Thoth system, it doesn't matter, any card, playing cards, or you could draw your own cards, it doesn't matter, as long as you do a procedure, which is where you take a meaning, you look at it here, and then it goes up, and then you say, let that represent A, and it says, okay, got it. Put it down, pick up the next one, see a different image, it goes here, and it goes up, and you say, let that represent B, and it says, okay, and you do that with each card in a meditative way, and you've sealed up, you've established your own personal dictionary in those cards, and that's what you use when you do your readings. You can take the Rider-Waite-Smith card and the Book of Meanings, you can throw it out the window altogether and keep the card and put in your own representational symbols with it, and it will follow that. Okay, so don't be afraid to pick the cards that you like, that you're drawn to, because it is where you take each one, meditate, and it identifies each card, then you're good to go. Well, other than mood bathing or earth cleansing, all your christening rituals for establishing your cards. Okay, so there you have it. Now, let's get ready for the reading. Okay. For curious people out there, that's ice with water, a third of a way. Then I dipped it with strawberry banana V8 and filled the rest with apple juice. It's good. Okay, now. Illuminator Campbell representing Cater. Hogma. I know it's hermetic, but sometimes it stays. And now, Bina. Gonna have to excuse the background noises. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay, now, let's get started. Shell, but really the drawing, so it should be a different type of shell, but it represents clear audience, clear hearing. As we hear things, but do we listen, bring it in, and identify the messages that are coming through? Also, hearing your inner voices, your inner mind, for other insights at the same time is the overall practice of clairaudience. Orbiculum, a scrying ball, crystal ball, here, represents clairvoyance, clear seeing. For example, someone is doing something that's obviously off, and we say, if he keeps up with that, he's going to get into that X problem. And the other person says, yeah, I can see that happening. Yeah, that's the idea of clear seeing possible consequences, events. That's clairvoyance. That's the art of clear seeing, the ability to know and see the type of possible consequences that could come out of those elements. And at the same time, third number one, clear audience is hearing your voices as it responds to your clairvoyance at a given observable situation at that moment. There's a lot of myths about rats and mice. They are actually clean, self-bathing creatures. They are cleaner than cats. If there's a water around, they go in and they give themselves a bath. If you don't believe me, go on Facebook and type in mice or rats taking a bath, and you will see. It will change the way you see them. But anyways, the common definition of mice or rats is things that are missing, but that's not my symbolic application. My symbolic application is interference with transmission, communicative interferences, because they nibble on wires and things glitch. So you have situations that are glitchy, and there is energy interference in situations. That it's whatever is going on out there with your life is interfering with your clairaudience and clairvoyant abilities. So meditation is in order here. And I'm going to pick another oracle card. And by the way, I'm not going to be doing tarot because that's Hermetic, Greco-Egyptian. I want to take a break from that. So I'm doing full-on oracle to get closer to the European witch powers from our ancestors. Okay, so uh, uh, this is a little tricky. But you have a demon pouring water, washing your handcuffs, the chains. It's a message saying, stop punishing yourself. Do not ever, ever punish yourself. You did not see it coming. You did not hear it coming. Because there was interferences. And it's caused by something that we have no control of. So why are we punishing ourselves if a hurricane came and took the house? That's not me. It's the hurricane that does that. But we don't blame it. We just say that things happen. And when things happen for a reason. And that's the idea. So we need to remember to never punish yourself. Okay, here, hold on, I'm reading something here. Okay, yes, something was falling. Anyways, so sorry. But anyway, so now the reading is meditate, build up your hearing, your sight, your inner hearing, your sight, and stop punishing yourself because things happen. And I think that concludes the reading for now until next time. So, merry we meet, merry we part, merry we meet again.